played the majority of the season, but they've taken the Countdown Cup to just get good at it. They've forced Fearless onto the Wrecking Ball a lot. They could be winning just playing Winston, but they're trying to play the meta.
Exactly. Sometimes you've got to move a couple of steps backwards to go forwards, and, well, starting off on the right foot with this team fight. Look at that, straight away finding opportunities and the kills going their way. And that will be the first team fight win. Nice little stack of kills there, I suppose, at the end, but
be able to do a lot of work with this Tracer.
You think about the long sight angles on this particular section of Busan. It does enable it quite a bit, but already, I mean, that's just the backline just destroyed. Fearless, unable to get any healing. He's just going to be rolled over there. And the Atlanta Rain, you can see Kai's just hunting for a couple more kills. It's an aggressive Transcendence. No one was really low there. They just want to be using it to try and push forwards, but they don't even get a pick out of it. Instead, it's Pelican playing off the back of the Discord Orbs, and Kai peppering them down from afar. The DPS line of the Dallas Fuel is gone. They're out of this fight. No longer present in the team fight. It's going to be a lack of damage now for the Dallas Fuel to really just close up a lot of these kills, but just going to try and stall it up and get as much percentage as possible. The Atlanta Rain, though, recapping it, and now the defense push the positioning of the Atlanta Rain just to the one side of the point. They have to touch this, though. Now the overtime's still going on. Pelican trying to clutch it up. What a pulse. Almost getting the one clip. Might not even need it, but at the end of the day, just commits the ult, and that's a fantastic way to really just try and seal the deal. That's going to be the round going towards the Atlanta Rain here. Pretty clear understanding of how to play this composition here. Well, that's Sparkle just trying to get away with a bit there, trying to coordinate up with Fearless, but they don't really have the cooldowns to try and take a good team fight here, and it's a bit sloppy. As soon as Doha went down early in that fight, they weren't able to get space for the res. Still, they're going to try and turn this one. Sparkle in the fight, but Pelican's going to hunt him down, so the Atlanta Rain should be able to get this first capture.
CC from the backline, the flashes, the break stuns. Andy has to worry about a Tracer hunting him down. He really has to just rely on Doha doing insane pressure from above. That's exactly what he did this time around.
It's a good response from the Dallas Fuel there with that power drive engage. They coordinated it up with a couple of the rockets, but Kai is just on one right now. He's finding so many kills going his way. 21 health, just needs to try and survive, but Fearless will hunt him down, but I think he's done enough right there. I think that was 3 picks that he managed to get in the middle of that team fight. Eventually, though, pushing forwards. Power drive comes through, flashbang to catch him off onto the side, but no one was ready for Doha. It's the nano boost committed and the damage boost from the Mercy. Just being pocketed up, and that's enough to really win this one out. Yeah.
Fantastic rockets, and also great coordination. Fearless went in and forced out the flash, and
alive. But Fearless just overstepping himself ever so slightly, and with Fearless down, what a sleep fielder. Quick little 180. Pelican will be punished for that one. The Hubris are trying to take him out, but luckily the Atlanta Rain still have members ready and waiting. No immortality field though for Iris to try and survive that pulse bomb. Sparkle's going to get a free one here, and this is still turnable here for the Dallas Fuel, but not for much longer. Kai's still on the battlefield, and he's hitting so many shots. Approach.
Pelican in the middle of all of that just finds a pulse to take down the Ana. That's the nano being taken away.
And Pelican tries to deny the res, but Doha just barrages him to try and finish him off. Still, the Atlanta Rain, they have a very good defensive position here with the supercharger set up. Just trying to touch this one. Doha is in a lot of trouble, but he's being pocketed up. Forces out that immortality field. The rockets are clean. It's good, but not enough. Kai turns around, takes him out of the skies. Beautiful work once again. And at this point, the Dallas Fuel just tiptoeing onto the point, trying to keep the overtime moving, but it will not be enough for them. The Atlanta Rain, who's
in for a 1v1 duel. Sparkle wants to avoid him and just continue to do poke damage, but if he's prompted, if he's forced, he can hit them.
That is kind of ridiculous. Okay, they're going to be able to get the res off. The immortality field committed into close quarters there just to really ensure a banana boost. And the damage boost. Yeah, I mean, Sparkle, this is definitely going in the movie reel, I think, as well. Going to be paying an editor to try and collect all those clips up as well for later.
Yeah, that's...
Now they're setting up for a play. Dragon Strike, Power Driver as well, just to try and collect all of them. The Molten Core is a response, but that's close quarters. You don't see that in the kill feed often.
Never seen it before.
Not really. Yeah, the Molten Core kill onto the far are very, very rare here. Still trying to win this one out. What a headshot in midair on Pelican as he's just gliding through the skies. Potentially could have been turnable here for the Atlanta Rain. Not anymore. Not now that they've lost Pelican in the middle of all of that. push this one here. Hanbin is going to be the one contesting the cart, pushing them off the high ground. That is going to be the Dragon Strike ate up by Hawk. Nice play. No more ult to try and push them around here. Fearless is in trouble. Dropped the mine down, but Pacer up with his life. With the nano boost enabled as well. Sparkle almost going down there from the beat down of Pelican, but with the damage boost, he has the durability necessary to try and win that. Can't deny the res, though.
I'm not sure this is
in
enough.
a bit of trouble. Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble here.
He's only 30 health. Sparkle again here as he looks to
There we
take
go.
the Pharaoh 1v1.
And that is such a threat right there. You need to be so careful of it. The Supercharger is an instant response. It's shielded up, but Iris goes down anyway. Still Pelican, with the Supercharger applied to him, has enough damage, and he's able to take him out. Spaceport for the res as well, so the Atlanta Reign are able to hold.
Pelicans are really interesting Farah to watch. We've got a clash of styles here. Sparkle is hunting for the one there to try and work with. Look what Pelican does. He immediately runs away from Sparkle, dodges, and then utilizes this Supercharger to just rain damage in on the rest of the team. He's playing from a location where Sparkle cannot...
To the skies, a little bit uncertain as to where his next target might be. They have to be careful with this one. Supercharger.
And Valkyrie
Down pretty
Nano
quickly here. And yeah, this is a lot of damage that's available for them here. The Dallas Fuel with all the resources in the world to try and take this one here. Just in the nick of time as well with the overtime going.
Yeah, it's a great swap from Fearless over to Orisa. He doesn't...
Hoping it would potentially get a pick. Maybe they could combo it up. And now we see the Nano Boost straight into the backline. Pelican, though, is going to be recipient of one of his own. Adaptations being made here, but Sparkle, with all that damage, is going to get the kill down to Hawk. Lovely little sleep, though, as he went for the barrage. Turn things around, and Gator can get res back into the fight, so they do have the tank available, but it's currently split between a lot of the members of the Dallas Fuel, right in between them with the Supercharger in play. They have so much damage, just trying to get the overtime going for them right now, but they don't think they've got the bodies. And the barrage, not enough to clear them a lot of these common angles. The hope is maybe he can get enough damage in, and that is a dangerous scenario, but Doha, he comes up with the goods. Wins out in that Farah 1v1. Still Kai is ready and waiting. Peacekeeper in hand, he's able to just find the shots. Pelican.
The big thing they have access to, though, Brennan, is that Nano. They can try and Nano Doha here to make a lot of space. Oh, but Pelican, he dunks him into the river. Doha has been Nanoed, though.
Yep, has the Nano Boost, but look at that peel. The Atlanta Reign were more than ready for it. They recognize it. Going to be shutting that down, and while all of this was going down, nobody's going to be able to contest that one. 5 minutes for the Atlanta Reign. And yeah, I was kind of just...
Now the Dallas Fuel's DPS are on opposite roles. Sparkle picking up the Hangzhou, Doha on the Farah, so things looking a bit
so
weird here.
Oh my goodness! So much damage going his way as well. I mean, the Supercharger, the damage boost, the Nano Boost, he's got it all. And I mean, it is just his playground. Pelican is just rolling through them. And that time back, by the way, I mean, this is the Nano Boost. But right now they're being pushed right into the spawn. The ultimates are perfect. The heals coming through. Pelican pushing them all the way back. The Deadeye being channeled up. A lot of damage onto Hanbin, but the Nano Boost is going to be giving him a bit of durability, but not for much longer. He's out of the mech, and this time is ridiculous. What is that? It's doing quite a bit of work. Pelican almost building up that barrage quite a bit faster as well than his adversary, but it might not even be necessary. Of course, Kai ready and waiting. He's able to get that one Nano Boost. He needs to be careful. Sparkle wants these picks. He needs to try and convert into something to give his team a chance. But the overtime going, it's looking disastrous for them. No one's really going to be able to contest this one in time. And yeah, just going to be stopped short of the corner. 5 minutes 70. Fearless, he's going to pop the fortify, but taking so much damage, it's going to mean that the immortality field has to be used, but he still goes down anyway. Not enough healing to keep him up. Pelican, every now and then investing a couple of rockets into the long sight lines, takes out Doha, and that is just it. Sailed in to the finish line. As a result of it, the Atlanta are doing a good job of just kind of stabilizing this, but they need a pick, honestly, to really just make it a little bit more friendly for them. As all this is going on, that is fielded with the Nano Boost, using it onto Sparkle, hunting for a target. Great peel coming out from Hawk. Kill's going to be traded out. Now he's got his eyes set onto Gator. It's going to be an easy opening now for the Dallas Fuel. And we are really in their comfort zone now with these compositions.
I'm surprised they used the Nano onto Sparkle. I thought they'd be giving them
really putting the pressure and applying it right now. And with Fearless's Primal Rage, it's looking to try and take it a little bit further. Aiming for the Farah Mercy, actually. If there was anybody capable of doing it, it would be him, but finally realizes that's a bit too futile. Pelican coming from the side there with a barrage, takes out Fielder, but not before Sparkle removes him as well. Still looking good for the Dallas Fuel. They have the tanks alive, they have the healing. Just need to try and at least close out a kill or two. Kai falling. Fearless is on an absolute tear right now.
That's unbelievable that Fearless survives. He just dips down and takes the health kit underneath. I don't think it's going to be enough, though, for the second tick. Dallas Fuel, they already had the first one, and so that's what they were really pushing for, that 66% on the...
By that one as well, but the res is there for Gator. Still Sparkle getting the better of Kai, and that one clip. Oh my god, the timing on that one. One step away from getting taken out there by the recalled mech, but Sparkle,
so good.
He's just opened it up, straight up by himself.
That is phenomenal play, and now he's trying to keep Kai in check. Ooh. Kai wins the trade, so 1v1. That could be enormous. Picks on defense are so much more important, but the Dallas Fuel have got that second tick, and someone needs to touch.
Someone needs to touch! Nobody can! So many targets, but nobody on the immortality field just to keep him up. With that opening pick, that is a tasty one for them. Kai getting the headshot onto Doha as well. Sparkle's now just having to take a bit of a risk with a sleep dart into the back. I mean, this is ridiculous right now. The Atlanta Reign, cool, calm, and collected, answering back with pick after pick. Dallas just trying to basically survive into the high ground. It's chaos.
I love this. Dallas Fuel have come out with a long-range poke comp, with the Hangzhou, with the Farah, because they're expecting Atlanta to run some kind of, you know, a risk.
You know what their win con was? Shuriken's almost connecting just in time. Now Pelican does have the blade, but nothing to really supplement it. Goes for it anyway. Still going to try and find his target. That's going to be the bubble. The hack comes through anyway. Pelican shut down. Bubble drop down here. It's going to be the tick. Yep, tick for the Atlanta Reign. Doha eating a ton of damage. Has to be careful. Translocating off to the side now. The Atlanta Reign still with positioning. Mines across the point. Fearless trying to turn it around with the Primal Rage, as he's always done in the past. Definitely finding a lot of work done, especially coordinating that up with Sparkle. The Atlanta Reign going to have to back off from this one. Had all the ultimates to try and battering them into the close quarters. This is the best opportunity, honestly, to be using this ultimate, but he's taken so much damage as a result of it. He's going to drop down. The Molten Core just spread all over the place. It's going to stop them from pushing into them. Self-destruct from Hawk so we can get back into this one. It is a very scrappy fight, very messy. Sparkle somehow still alive, now the rally being committed. This entire team fight, though, all
of their major ultimates, and did not get a clean team fight win.
Grab.
And been with the grab, but a Bionade.
Oh my goodness, they comboed up the seismic slam. Sparkle, that is monstrous from him. Not only just Sparkle though, that's a team effort. Hanbin finding the grab as well, threading the needle. Maybe Hawk just not really there.
Stand and deliver. Kai with another early kill. He keeps finding these picks. He's so deadly.
Kai has definitely been subtly carrying over the course of this series, but Sparkle shuts him down anyway. Meteor strike into the back, that's obviously amplified there by the nano boost. Means that Iris just goes down without any issues. Swinging away, but the Atlanta Reign, going to be the losers in that team fight, have to back off again. Now
I imagine investing it into Sparkle would be a great idea here. He did not intend to go down that far, though.
Just seismic slam. He has the meteor strike as a bit of a get out of jail free card. He's going to slam it down. Somehow Kai goes down, but the Atlanta Reign are the ones who are winning out this team fight. Only a couple of players up left standing. Gator just swinging through all of them. It's enough damage to try and bring them right down. And no one's going to be able to touch that. The Atlanta Reign. They only need...
Still not a great comp. The matchup favors the Reign.
Damage. Fearless this time going to be jumping onto Kai to try and bring him down, but a Bionade is there to peel, and while Fearless is just distracting, investing everything into trying to take out Kai, the rest of the Atlanta Reign pushes forward. Sparkle's still in the fight though, but Pelican is just shredding through them. Just doing so much work as well. I mean, the guy is a beast.
Uh-oh. I mean, that shouldn't make any difference, the fact that Pelican dies there. But there is some slim potential. That sets up Dallas for a re-engage.
I'm really curious about Kai, the Widowmaker there, investing. Look at that. Fearless into the back, slept up. Not able to do anything, but can the Atlanta Reign even touch this? They got somebody on the objective. They're going to get that overtime going for them. But the Dallas Fuel ready and waiting. Again, the aggressive defense. They are so good at this. They just shut it down. Gator, though, putting in a lot of that damage. Might be able to get the D-Mech going onto Hanbin, but no, the heals are there. And the support is there. The Dallas Fuel have a complete lockdown on checkpoint B. Not going to let them get any sort of progress going.
An exact mirror of the first round.
Objective here. The Atlanta Reign are not contesting. They're going to give them a tick here. Fielder just focused on building up this nano boost. So close to it right now. Big Bayonet comes into the side. That's the nano boost now. Also going on to Field. Plus, that is just the collapse they were looking for. Biding their time, waiting it out. It's going to be just an instant checkpoint A capture. Needed. Guy has that pulse bomb, and it's a great stick as well, finding 2 targets. Right in close quarters. Magical stuff there. An aggressive defense from the Atlanta Reign, giving the Dallas...
The nano saves Hanbin, though.
The nano boost, yeah, okay, nano boost into Hanbin, but the Bionade doesn't get the healing, but he has the durability anyway. They're going to keep him alive still. With the grab in hand, wants to try and offload this one, is going to be catching it. That's good, that's onto 2. Pulse bomb from Sparkle, that wasn't even in the grab. Following up on all this damage to Dallas Fuel, they cannot be stopped. Just pulling victory from seemingly thin air. That's going to be the tick under their belts, and that will be the map as well. Anubis ever so slightly quicker. Already up to 2 ticks. Yep, now the nano boost comes through in the end. That's going to be dropped straight down to Dragon Strike as well to split them up, and the ultimates come online. Investing everything to try and stop the Atlanta Reign from really getting that capture. It's going to work out for them.
And now you get to a really interesting strategical fork in the road. Would you rather a long time?
This is a true Tracer 1v1 that's occurring up onto the side here. Kai just channeling that up. That's a kill. Jexa taken out. Gator with the Earth Shatter, just investing essentially every ultimate that they had to just close this one out. Only a single tick is what they need.
Yeah, and they didn't even go for the grab.
There's the coordination though, jumping straight onto the back line. Baiting Pelican into a bit of a Tracer 1v1. Doesn't have the recall now though. It's an advantage to Pelican, and now Fearless though playing off the back of this. The grab, that's built up that Primal Rage pretty quickly here with Gator going down. Still turnable. The Atlanta Reign investing ults into it, but yeah, just playing around that amplification matrix. It's a bit wasted here.
Double support ults used for Atlanta Reign. That gives the advantage again. Decent value out of the Dragon Strikes. The first one got nothing, but here they go again. Primal. Just going to try and spread people around, and they've already got so many kills.
It's the rotation of these ultimates. Makes them such a dangerous team as well. Coordination just between the DPS and Fearless, setting up these plays. You're going to start to see the Atlanta Reign struggle, I think, as well. Because, I mean, the supports didn't even get an opportunity to heal. They haven't built up their ult. Pulse Bomb's not going to be connecting there. Gator has this Earth Shatter. He's waiting for the bubble, might just offload it. No, he's just going to be swinging away at Hanbin. It's a free kill for them, but nobody's really dealing with Fearless. Yeah, no one's dealing with them. And it feels like this comp is, I mean, it's just a struggle, honestly, against what Dallas Fuel are running. They might opt to use the ultimates here. That's a huge Bionade onto 2 targets of the Atlanta Reign. Fearless is going to get shattered up. Primal Rage taken out. Hanbin with the grab. That really got too much at all. Yeah, I'm not too sure. The Atlanta Reign finding opportunities, and that's just off the back of them getting into a good position for that last team fight.
Yeah. Shots. The Shadow was great as well.
5? Are you kidding me? Absolutely ridiculous. They're just going to start swinging through them though. The rally armor of Jexa not enough to keep their team alive, and that will be the cap. Probably the Atlanta Reign breathing a sigh of relief, I think, off the back of that, because that was getting dicey, honestly. If they weren't given all that with the ult, that's going to be one of the Reinhardts just hitting the deck, and that's the Amp Matrix with the Fire Strike. A classic combo. Fearless. It's not really much you can do. You can't really dodge that one fast enough without any sort of speed boost online. And the Atlanta Reign looking like they're in a prime position to snowball this one all the way to the final point. They've cornered and isolated Hanbin here as well. The charge comes off on the side of the map. Hanbin has been taken out. Gator's not in position for the rest of this team fight. It's a moment if the Dallas Fuel want to jump on it.
Here comes Atlanta Reign. Kai making all the space for them. Fearless has just been bullied since he moved over to Rhine. I don't think it was a good idea to try and match the Atlanta Reign on this comp. And they're just applying slow pressure over time. Gator getting rinsed.
The headshots. I mean, it's just too much to work with. Pelican's got to try and clutch this. He's got one. Can he potentially get a little bit more here? Pielder comes into the back, and that's Fearless taken out. What a pick-off. The Amp Matrix committed as well. That's going to give them the extra damage they needed to just essentially win that team fight and push it over. But holy, if Pelican didn't get that big. Gives them a big shield to work with. Spark with the Pulse Bomb now. Looking for an approach off onto the side. Hawk eats another Dragon Strike over the course of this series. he's just negated so many of these ultimates. Pelican with the pulse bomb, his adversary answering with one of his own as well. Fearless now has to get something huge with this. The Primal Rage is pretty massive, actually. He's completely disjointed the rest of the Atlanta Rain. Grav as well is going to be connecting onto the one target. They need to just try and finish them up now in the close quarters. They're going to do just that. Dallas Fuel, okay, if they can get Hawk, they do finish him up, but the Self-Destruct takes out Fearless. If Pelican stays alive, in fact, he's won the 1v1 as well. Sparkle taken out of this one, just salvaged. And a boost for Fielder, Dragon Strike, and across Hawk again! Hawk again! This is ridiculous. The 4th Dragon Strike ate this series, I believe. One ultimate that the Dallas Fuel were counting on to try and split them apart. Not available anymore. Pressure onto Fielder into the back. Holding the sleep dart for the perfect moment and did catch it. Still winnable for the Dallas Fuel. Hammond's still alive. Committing that grab as well onto the 2 targets, but does he have the damage? He can't play into it. Has to hold around the corner because of the Amp Matrix round there, but Sparkle, he gets 2. Now it's down to the 1v1. You've got to be kidding me. It can't come down to this. He's been hunted down. Pelican chases him. Not able to touch. That wins the map. Are you kidding me?
That is so perfect for the Atlanta Rain. This rookie player that's just been doing bits for them all series long comes up clutch once again, finding, what, 2-3 picks in the back?